Oh, I didn't even start that. I was placing my phone down, and then I also hit like enter or something like that. Yeah. If you can't tell by the title and that sort of stuff, I actually in the thumbnail, I actually was planning about streaming. It's just funny how I actually didn't start it. Like, yeah, the broadcast thing open, but never started. Anyways, my headphones are really low on battery, so at any time it can run out of battery. So in that case, I need to just do a quick swap with my mic and auxiliary audio to charge my headphones. Oh, is it updated to 1.21? Oh, oh shoot! I didn't even realize that. All right, wait, there's a zombie. I heard a zombie. All right, let's sleep. All right, so I've got chat open. Recently, for whatever reason, these forms have not been working. Well, the collection isn't working. There's some sort of fault in. Oh yeah, I have sheep buried in there. If you can't tell, that's why you're hearing all of that mehang. Although yeah, it looks like I'm not getting any crop yields from any of the plants, which is weird. Yeah, there's no stuff in there. There's no stuff. All right. So something. So all right. This is such this is build is so compact that it's basically impossible to debunk problems like this. Uh, so the admins didn't remove hoppers. That was my theory, or that's a theory I just thought of right now. Really, this is like the only way I can get in here. So there's nothing in the droppers. Are the item sorters broken? Oh God. Yeah, I can't even get there. This thing is so hard to troubleshoot. Jeez. All right, so how do I get there? Okay, I'm actually gonna grab some stone bricks. It might be a problem with the sorter, but then wouldn't everything go in like one of the three chests instead of none? Okay. I think first things first, I should check to see if any of the other item sorters are broken. Okay, so it's nothing wrong with the minecart hoppers. Um, Yeah, I'm gonna take the pumpkins out for now. I'm pretty sure it's only the crops, which also kind of justifies my theory about it being something with the sorter, because they all have the same sorter while the rest have different ones or have different tunnels to go through. Clear up that. All right, I was gonna get stone bricks. Oh, I misread that as dieting. Someone saving me from dieting. Ah, yes. It's a victory for the fat acceptance community. I'm gonna just put these pumpkins in here for now. All right. Oh, okay, that didn't interfere anything. What did I do? No! All right, break that. Get up. No, get up here. Oh! Yep. I think I might have found the problem. Ominous. Ominous. I mean, he's probably young. Or they. What pronouns? Any. 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 Oh my god. The English. Why the fuck do you go by as an any all? Bro. Like, I hate to say this, but why? It just makes English so much more confusing. Like, if they, them wasn't bad enough. Any, all. Some people, I also saw that, like, recognize some of the, I also saw that one of the recognized pronouns is alien. Like, what the fuck? Why? Where's this? All right. We managed to weasel our way around. Uh, Um, so, okay, something's definitely wrong. So that hopper right there. Oh my God. Wait. Does this item sort of work? Oh shit. Uh, uh-oh. Uh, Get me out, bro. What the fuck? Guess I'm doing that. Alright, so now we've run into the same issue. But that leads into a different issue. Okay. So somehow we need this to power this, but not that. The only problem is that there's water here, and there's water over that. Okay. My question is, how was this not an issue before? Like, I... Okay, so the only thing I can think of currently... Oh my god, I hate haste. Bro. Yeah, that doesn't work. Originally I was thinking about pushing this one back, but nope. Can get a bit more room. So what if I just do that? No? So why is that broken? And this broken? What the hell? Okay, so it's not that. What else could it be? Let's grab the wheat. I guess let's grab the seeds as well. Oh no, that's not carrots, that's potatoes. I'm an idiot. Alright, how do I get down? Alright, let's go in here. No. That doesn't lead anywhere. There's... No! I forgot that was like that. Oh my god. No! Oh my... Okay. Get that. I need to calm down. That there. Alright. So I need to light your jump in here. Okay, here's... Alright, that block's okay to break. Okay. Let's get in here. Come on. Where's my trident? Bro, this is what I mean is this build is impossible to debunk. If there's one issue, the entire thing's fucked. Okay, so here we have like... Let's destroy this temporarily. I still can't get up there because of those hoppers. What the fuck? Okay, let's destroy this chest. Place it back. Where's the problem? What? Do I... Is that something with the new redstone? Or is that just... Oh no, I think that's in snapshots still. All of these item sorters broke. Like, at the same time. Uh... Happens if I... That doesn't work. I better hope that didn't destroy any redstone. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I think I might know what happened. I need redstone though, so let's go back to our base. I think what happened is that there was some redstone which washed away from water, and I forgot to replace it. Like from a previous time I was going through. That makes a lot of sense. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. All right. So how do I approach this without releasing any water? Okay. Now the real question is how do I get up there? What the fuck? There's like hoppers. So I can't remove that block. I guess I'll have to temporarily remove hoppers. Those repeaters are in place. Oh! Alright, that didn't destroy anything. Where was this block? It's right there. Swim here. This goes here. This goes here. Okay. So, oh. Oh. I think I might see what's going on. Alright, I can replace that later. There are slabs here. Oh, that's water. Oh, no. Oh! Oh! Wait. That's the problem. We don't have any comparators or anything like that. No, okay. I guess I can destroy this temporarily. Since it isn't like I'm changing much. It's really the torches which are replacing everything. I thought it was going to be either this line or that line, which is missing. Not the entire thing. Okay, I actually completely forgot what I was. Oh, that washed away that. Oh no. Okay, now I have to do this again. This is such a maze. This is ridiculous. Like, the fact that it took that long to figure out that I was missing like the entire comparators here really shows us how insanely compact this thing is. Okay, I was gonna replace that redstone. I did. So, let's go down here. Yep, everything looks good. I thought it was. Oh, those aren't. Yeah, those. Okay, it does connect. All right. I was concerned that the slabs might interfere with it. Let's grab comparators. Bro, that's unfortunate. Wait, where? What? Like, I have no piston. This is. Where did I put everything? So I have no. I have no pistons, no observers, no comparators, no repeaters. It almost seems like just I was doing redstone and I left all my components in like the complete wrong place. So I have to craft all of that stuff back. Okay. One, two, three, four. Just the fact that that was the solution the entire time just blows my mind. Anyways, oh, that's the complete wrong chest. It should be this one. Replace the missing blocks, and we can do something else. What the hell did I just hear? I could have sworn I heard a piglin. Oh, they also changed the rarities, it looks like, and now Trident is considered an epic. Interesting. That's why it's purple. Yeah, that's the problem with having this build. Or building something this compact. It takes forever to troubleshoot it. Um, Now the villagers are in here happily ever after. And yes, um, these may or may not be netherite blocks. They may or may not be netherite blocks. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna show you how compact this thing is just to brag. So here is the tiny little evil island of my base. So, as you can see, there are three towers, and each of them have their own farm. So this one's a massive pumpkin farm. This is basically pass them off farm, so a sheep farm, a chicken farm, and a honey farm. And this one, none in here are my crop farms. So, um, yeah, this is the overall build. And as you can see, it's in the very edge of my claim. As you can see, it's sort of D shape. You know, it covers up most of my claim, although there's still these two corners which aren't. So this is basically just making use of the of one of them. Well, with the other one, I just have this. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that just yet. Mainly the reason why I did it like this, with this area poking out with the glass and that sort of stuff, was because this guy right here is doing the same thing, and I just decided to kind of copy that sort of theme. I thought it'd be pretty cool. So as you can see, there are a lot of candles around. Up here, there are even more candles. If we go down, um, the first floor, we've got an ender chest right here, conveniently labeled. So where I store my lapis and anvils. This is my bed right here. And we've got an enchanting table right here. And no, this is not my what do I even call it? It's not my ugly enchanter, okay? It's my good looking one. Um, I'm actually, you know what, just because why not, I'll show you the other one that I have. This is my newer one. How about that? um, yeah, because the other one is so comically ugly, it's beautiful. You'll see what I mean. But yeah, I actually really like how this enchanter looks personally. Like I said, it's the newer one, and you got the anvil and grindstone here. I also like what I did with the bookshelves and having them cover up this entire area. I also slid a candle back there. Oh yeah, this is a pipe for some items. So yeah, there's a candle underneath the enchanting table, and the trapdoor lets the light seep out. So it looks like this area is being illuminated. Because before this area was kind of dark. If we go down here, we have our villagers, which you've been probably hearing a lot. And oh my god, shops are disabled again. Really, that bug again? But anyways, there usually are shops here selling stuff that I have a lot of to players nearby if they discover it. I've got two farmers here, a butcher, toolsmith, armor, weaponsmith. And I spent a lot of time getting these. And I spent a lot of time getting these guys. Um, all of these trades were intentional. Basically, if they didn't have that trade, I'd just kill them. Yeah. And as you can see with these guys, everything except for a chest plate I can get for 1 emerald, which I think is really cool. And then, of course, there's the librarians. I also have this Fletcher right here, which sells instant damage arrows. And I have the librarians. And just take a look at this. Mending, knockback, infinity, unbreaking 3. Even more mending, because why not? I mean, I actually kind of wanted 2 mending villagers so that, I could get a lot of mending books at once if I want to give away them. I got protection, looting, sweeping edge 3, efficiency 4, sharpness 5, thorns 2, all for 1 emerald. Got some extra storage here. This is where I store my bread and my potatoes. Average diet, of course. Let's go down here. This is where I'll have all my farms. Or sorry, the storages of all my farms. They basically start up from those towers, and then and then and then if you haven't noticed, the first floor is actually a lot shorter or a lot smaller than the second and third floor. With the first floor, it's just this tiny area right here, although with the second floor, it's this much larger area and also winds back this way to this room right here. And in that extra space, so the reason why I did that is because unlike on the second and third floor, due to how the island is structured, I wasn't able to make this exact shape on the first floor, so I wasn't able to have this area poke out in a square shape. Just due to how the island was formed. So basically with that extra space that I had, I just ended up reorganizing all my items and putting them into the areas where they would eventually be dropped down to the third floor. Third basement. In this room, as you can see, it has a much darker theme than the other two, even though it's roughly the same color palette. Um, the lighting's darker, so and dimmer. It's more like dungeon-esque per se. So like you can see, I have a lot of sea lanterns here. Same thing with this floor. I will also have a lot of sea lanterns. Got a normal lantern there. And then we go down to the third floor, and we have a lot of these three candles instead of 4 to give it, to make it light enough just light enough so that mobs don't spawn, although it's still dark, so that it has a sort of moody theme, and I really like it. I do still have those sea lanterns there, though they're kind of out of the way, so. Yeah, here's where I put my wheat and bread, or collect my wheat and bread, of course. Here's my carrots. And here's my potatoes. And hopefully hopefully the system will work now. Keyword hopefully. And yeah. So this is my pumpkins. This is storage for my honey farm. This is the shulker for my honeybee farm. This is my shulker for my chicken farm, and this is my wool farm. And that's basically it with this tiny island. I'll put this in here while I wait for some other place to put them. Yeah, I'm just flying around my base. I don't really know what to do. To be honest, I do silence up a lot near the end of streams like that. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is just gonna be a short stream. Just wanted to show you what's going on AutCraft and that sort of stuff. Since I haven't done any Minecraft content in a while, I will be uploading a Desert Survival video this Tuesday, but yeah. So anyways, with I forgot to mention this, but with sort of updates from last stream, I've got this doghouse, my group 2 dogs, so I have my normal dogs from before, and I also got some new ones, like these black guys. And also this guy right here. And then of course, if we go up here, we've got our main group of dogs. Chaos and Tiny. I figured I had to since they added wolf variants. I mean, even though this guy's a bit too bright, the fur pattern is very similar to Chaos. So that's why he is Chaos, I guess, and I hope you guys can still. Yeah, okay, I was just making sure that I was just making sure that you could still hear me. In Tiny, yeah, I mean, even though it's not the right shape, still, he's a black dog, so I guess that's the closest you got. I could have named a horse Tiny. I think that would be funny, but a black one, of course. And something else I've been doing was recently I've been showing some more love to my cactus farm, and I've got this area underground, which has a cactus farm, as you can see. Gonna stop flying because it's harder to swim when you fly. I also have this pipe, which goes down, and there's even more cactus farm basically deep down, and yeah, and the rest is basically the same as when you last saw it. Now, I actually said this I don't know, a couple streams ago, but or sorry, I actually said this during an AutCraft tour, I'm pretty sure. Throwing this used to be my old doghouse right here. But There are a lot of empty buildings, which I don't really have anything to do in. Um, or they used to have a function, they don't anymore. Like this used to be my sheep farm until I moved them to. Although, yeah, this used to be my sheep farm. Although I then moved all my sheep into the evil island, so it doesn't really have a purpose anymore. And they're building a lot of buildings like that. There's also a lot of buildings that are just completely empty and serve no use, like this one. I just wanted to build a modern house someday and came up with this. Which, by the way, concrete bothers, or not concrete, sorry, the white terracotta bothers me a lot, but I also have some replicas of old bases like this one lying around. So even though it doesn't really, oh, I forgot the bed, whatever. Even though it doesn't really have a use, it's still there, I guess. Down here is like my old shulker box area. And then there's just some buildings which never even had a use ever. Like that area at the top left, that just, I needed a structure there. And I didn't, and I couldn't think of anything that could fit here, really. So I just left it empty. So that made me think, on stream. Oops. Yeah, this clock tower is actually has a very similar story to that, where I just built it and didn't really have a purpose. But that made me think underground. I came up with an idea. Wait, why is Fred Panda just joined? What? He's back? No effing way. I thought he quit forever. Okay, I'm concerned because nobody's talking. Concerned that there's some sort of glitch going on. Oh, alright. But anyways, my plan was this was related to storage. So you see, when I was uh, a little less than a year ago, lag spike. A little less than a year ago, what I was running into huge storage issues because um sorry. Yeah, but I was running into storage issues because for a long time I had all my storage inside of this building and nowhere else. And this and even though this lasted me a long time, it became really filled really quickly, so this became a huge chest monster. And then I expanded up here, as you can see all the chests up here, and then that became full as well. And I even expanded down here. Although then I ran into the problem because the thing is that I wanted a storage system which is both on this side of the Jesus Christ, lag is insane. Oh, I am stuck now. Wonderful. But yeah, that ran into problems because uh I wanted a storage system which is on both on this side of the base, since this is where I usually hang out the most. Um, I just this is where I started, and because of that, I really stay on this side the most. Like the other side, I go occasionally, although I don't really end up there a lot. Most of my action is around this side. So I wanted to stay there, but I also wanted to be near the surface, so I can also, stay around this area. And the problem was that I started, for a long time, I've been starting to go underground on this side. So at that time, I already had this bamboo farm right here. I had the main. I had the main. Uh, I had this basement thing. I had the sanctuary, and I also had the metro. So I didn't know, so I thought it was basically there's no place at all to place it until I realized that I had this area right here, which just happened to be a 19 by 24 by 5 area, which nothing was in, which was extremely lucky. Because as you can see, I have both access to the metro area here, and I also have access to my basement as well, along with having a lot of storage. And due to the cashier shape of this basement, I also is able to fit a super smelter, and I was also able to fit this hallway, so I can expand that way, and also underneath it, my bedroom. So yeah, this is my new storage system now. And as you can see, it is pretty big. It'll probably last me another year or two. But the problem is that eventually I'll outgrow this storage system as well. So basically, then I'm kind of screwed. Where else will I go? So that was a big concern of mine. Now, part of my one theory I had is that I'd be I'd end up going down underground enough that it might be more viable to have it underground than to have it on the surface. But then I realized that there's this little glass thing right here. And as you can see, it's now just a random window, but it goes straight into the ocean, basically. And the thing is that, if you go down here, this area, really the only area which isn't supposed to be filled technically, I mean, in an ideal situation, this entire area should be filled up, except for this dock area. So this window right here will never be obscured. This will never be obscured. But the thing is that this, as you can see, is underneath the surface. So basically, what I could do is I could have a massive room, build a massive room going all the way from this side over here, snaking around here. I can add another entrance where the mushroom farm, or this mushroom biome thingy is. Let me get some water. And I can also have like a window right here so I can see the dock, which might be really cool. And depending on I don't think the window area per se will be too long. It'll probably just be like this section right here, and then over there I'll have something completely different. And then it'll go back here, and then basically just loop back. I might even have this storage area. Well, or sorry, this cactus farm. Even that might be the end. And I can have a massive storage system like that. I could, if I wanted to, also I could probably go as deep as I want to. Like heck, maybe even right here. But yeah, I can basically have basically a mega base storage inside of here in this central area. And like I said, I also have close access to surface because I also have this area right here where I can just pop right through. So yeah, it's basically the last bastion for a storage area, which is both near the surface and on this side of the of the base. And it's a huge area as well. Although the thing is that I'm not probably not going to need it for multiple years. So yeah, that's what I was saying. It's probably going to be two floors as well. I forgot to mention that. So like one floor would probably be normal storage, one would probably be bulk. So like this floor, for example, would probably be normal. Let me grab some air. Should I place, like, since I have this glass right here, maybe I should replace the window on that side. And then, like, this area down here where the windows to Metro are, this would be, like, the bulk area. Now, I don't know how all the details will work out and that sort of stuff in this massive storage system, but like I said, I don't know how this works just yet. We can't do it automatically due to how, oh, my dad just sent a picture of Chaos. He's diving. He's so cute. He's doing the little Superman position like this. But yeah, what I was saying is, uh, this is huge. It's basically what I'm saying. It can span a huge area as well. Like I said, two floors. Like, geez. Also, I probably can sneak a super smelter somewhere here as well. Like right here. I and I could probably build a massive one as well. Like super smelter have only has 4 furnaces. Who knows how many it can with that? I mean, yeah, there's the hopper limit, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's really only regional. Like, for example, the evil island of itself basically fringes on the hopper limit. Like, I can't place any more hoppers there. So I don't know if I have a super smelter here, if it would count towards that hopper limit or not. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I also have a few other hoppers in this area around. And for the old super smelter and that sort of stuff. But yeah, when I was talking about the vacant thing, what I meant is that for the first couple years, this will probably be vacant. It'll just probably be a massive empty room. Well, I mean, when I mean massive, I mean massive. Like this is probably going to be the largest room in the entire base, and it's just going to be completely empty. So I could just use it to like walk to different parts of my base. I mean, basically to different ends of my base. Like think about it. It's like basically like right smack in the middle. I could basically walk from over there to the other side. Same thing. I can like start over there, and all of a sudden I can just with a little bit of walking, I can just arrive on this side. That'll probably be its use for the next couple years, other than like 2026, when I eventually do run out of storage room. Voila! Now, what happens when that runs out of room? I don't know. I straight up don't know. I probably have to reserve an entire Y level of my claim to storage. But yeah, that was just a thought of mine. Will I start this massive project today? Probably not, but soon, probably. Or you know what? You want to start it? Oh yeah, there's also the beacons here. I forgot. So yeah, this would go around like that. Get rid of you. You want to make an outline? Sure. I don't even know what blocks I'm gonna build. With as you can see, the car palette is kind of all over the place, and that's just due to how many different years and eras of building I've been, or this base has encompassed. This recently it's got recent builds as you can see has kind of got the sort of brutalist uh color palette with it, with all of the stone and all of the gray, which I really like actually. I don't know, minority opinion, I actually think brutalist architecture is really cool. I don't know, I just really like, buildings which I think in general I like buildings which are monochrome. And that like applies to more modern and futuristic builds as well, along with more brutalist ones. I mean, originally this was just I started building with blocks that I had a lot of, or at least for this outer rim. I decided to do that, and then I decided to use the similar color palette, or the same color palette for the Evil Island. And even though, yes, the builds are still kind of all over the place when it comes to color palette, a lot of the more recent ones do have this sort of brutalist vibe to it, as you can see. And yeah, I mean, more recent ones, of course, I also have continued with that sort of deviation. For example, that obelisk right there, that's more desert survival-esque in color palette. This doghouse, it's more like Legion S no, not Legion, Charter SMP Season 1. Color palette with the dark oak and the deep slate. I have this, which is more futuristic, even though this isn't recent. It's, and also more modern ones. I have the Metro, which is all more, bright and that sort of stuff. That also is a lot more futuristic in that regard. I have this, which is white. Yes. Just give me a little bit of an education on coloring, I guess. Colors. But yeah, I do still have even though a lot of my builds I have kind of kept with the theme, just due to me having a lot of those different types of blocks, sort of brutalist theme I've kind of had. I still have played into the deviation of the building blocks. So yeah. Oh crap. All right. Having some shivers. I, Jeez, I'm tired. Okay. Oh yeah, I just actually remembered. So this is my old face, if you're wondering. That's something I completely forgot to mention during the AutCraft tour. This face right here. Oh my god. Bro. This is making me angry looking at it. Do you see this? They're not the same block. One eye is white wool, one is white concrete powder. What the hell? Oh my god. Bro. Although yeah, the mine, that actually is my old face there. And originally what I was gonna do was on this side of my base, I was gonna have the same thing, but with my new face. Basically facing the other way. And I could probably still do it since that giant tower there. Yes, I actually have been kind of ignoring it because I am probably going to tear it down soon. I realized that it would be really cool having a tower going to build limit, but I should not have it inside of this space. My recently the idea that has been being floated around was building it a couple hundred blocks east or this way of my base and have it in like the middle of the ocean. Like just barely enough so I can like just barely see it from back here. That or sorry, just the idea is that's basically a distance where we can just barely see it from this area right here, but you can't like if you go a bit further this way. If you're wondering about blocks, as you can see, there's a lot of inconsistencies with blocks. Like right here, I have concrete powder instead of normal concrete. This floor, this floor is something completely else, by the way. So the reason why is because when I did return to AutCraft, I wanted to preserve the old along with building on new stuff. The reason why I actually returned to AutCraft, funnily enough, so if you don't know, I took basically a 4-year break throughout the entirety of high school because I was busy playing on other SMPs. The reason why I returned here was because at the right after I graduated of 12th grade, I went to Rome and Sicily. And when I went to Rome, I saw how like the really old city, like really old builds were like excavating that sort of stuff, and the architects have made new buildings along with the old ones and this sort of fusion. And I'm like, oh, I wish I could do that. And I'm like, wait a moment, I have AutCraft. AutCraft's an old world, and bam. And because of that, there are a lot of like ugly sort of stuff. Like right there, that's missing. There's a block missing from the monster roller coaster. Um, there are a lot of blocks missing per se. There's also a crap ton of creeper holes around, which I each time I'd like patch with a different block, which is why the floor in front of my base is such a mess. I mean, heck, it even goes on this bridge. This used to be a chicken coop, if you're wondering. I forgot to say that. I don't know if I said that on the tour, but yeah, that's a chicken coop. This used to be a sheep pen as well. This was the first out of the 3 sheep pens. The interesting part about this is that this building is partially in my claim, but isn't like completely. So it basically like straddles in between my claim, which is weird. Anyways, yeah. I think what I am gonna do, since with the new storage system, as you saw, I continue with the brutalist sort of color palette. Um I'm gonna basically continue with that as well. Um Down there. I mean, I probably will add some variation in this area. As you can see, part of the reason why it is this area in particular is brutalist is because it is right next to the side of my base where you have this ocean view. So basically you can actually see inside of there. So it's almost like part of the exterior that I'm working on. But yeah. I think with the main storage system last time, I will actually continue on the sword color palette. Um, Maybe I'll change it in the future. Who knows? But yeah. Okay, to be honest, I completely agree with the admin. I mean, he says that's it. So when I was 7, everyone thought I was the weird kid. And the answer is very simple. It was mainly because I had autism, and unlike now, where kind of so high functioning that a lot of people can't even really tell. And also, I can have friends and that sort of stuff as well. Social interactions like a neurotypical person. That used to not be the case at all. And yeah. And because of that, people would bully me constantly, and that's why I was seen as like the weird kid. It took many years. I mean, a lot of it was from my brother, to be honest, but that's a whole nother can of worms that I probably don't want to get into right now. But anyways, I think I might have this area. That oh, let's get that. This would be a nightmare to sponge out, by the way. I just realized. Oh no. So it's probably gonna go something like this. I'm thinking. And then these two blocks would be the barrier between the other builds right there. For further contents, for further context about what I was saying about the guy probably having just weird or just being weird in general. This server is a private server for people with autism. I forgot to mention that. But anyways, this will go like that. So as you can see, it does have some access to viewing the dock area, although not a lot, which is kind of intentional. Oh God. It's the sophomore when people thought the world would end. Bro, I swear, like most people that I know with autism are like really tall. I don't know why. I was only 5'0" when I was 14. I hit my growth spurt. Oh wait, 5'6" now. I think that isn't that tall. 14. I just hit my growth spurt really late. All right. So yeah, basically this entire area can be a storage system. I could also, if I wanted to, I could expand even further. Something I didn't even realize that it kind of like tips. It turns into like some sort of tip right here, which is interesting. So like this right here could just be like a balcony, one of the balconies I was talking about, where there are some chests on the side, although you can kind of just stand up there upper floor. Let's get some air. Something insane is that it extends almost to the point that I extends so far this way that there's like it extends to areas where there's stuff that I haven't even built yet. Almost. And because of that, I what was that? Oh, that was one of my notebooks. So yeah, because of that, I can have some more of the like the normal stuff I have buried there over here. I have easy access from basically any point else to here. Same thing goes over right here. I don't know what I'm gonna do on this side of the wall. Like that sort of half, as you can see, I kind of sort of started expanding that way. And I am revealing everything that is there to this wall over here. I don't know if we'll continue that on this side or not. I don't even know what I'm going to do here. Now, this I'm not going to remove. This already counts as being part of the floor underneath. This is difficult, though, for, well, the obvious reason that you can't really fit anything here. I don't even know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll extend it, actually, this octagon thing, on this floor in particular, and have it. Oh no, then I'd have to like that's the met. If you're wondering, this is the Metro East station. So yeah, I'd have to extend the entire way. Maybe I can have some sort of like weird gimmicky redstone contraption, like something which like throws diamonds up and down bubble elevators or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that the bottom of this, as long as that will does count as this floor, since you can't really build around. Even though we'll not have access to any parts of this floor, most likely. This 100% that most likely. It still does count. Man, getting bullied in gym must suck. I never got bullied in gym. I know there were some people who were jealous of me when in elementary school just due to how fast I ran. I remember one of the I completely like dominated like my so it was broken up into three groups where basically we were racing each other. I think this was second grade. Maybe it was like third or fourth, probably. Probably like fourth, because that's when I was a bit more athletic, but basically we're broken up into three groups for racing. The first group I was in, I completely dominated it, and then the third group there was this like cool kid. And he was like right on the neck of like another cool kid, and one of them just barely won, but he got really jealous of me, being like, "Oh, you just got those slow kids. I got all the fast ones." I cannot run fast anymore. That's something that's been lost. Anyways, yeah, there's still room down here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of this space, to be honest. As I become more and more hesitant to build stuff on the surface due to like height restrictions and that sort of stuff I've imposed, also limiting space because yeah, this is not a lot of space. I will build more and more down underneath, so this will take longer and longer to fill up. Especially since this area is like so out of the way currently. Like really the only way I can think about rectifying this situation being so out of the way is if I had like a path which goes down like here and then like goes no wait. If it goes like this and then ends like here, it could fit three more buildings probably. But yeah. How many blocks wide is this? Because it looks narrow. Or night vision potions. Alright, here's one. Oh, I'll verse some more. Whatever, the villager isn't there. Let's do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, I think that is a bit short. Especially compared to length, where it's probably at least 50 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. 26 by 43. Okay, that's not as narrow as I thought it would be. It might be 6 feet. Oh, I went a bit too far. What about this? It's interesting though, because whoever's tall or short as a kid doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be tall or short as an adult. And especially at like when you're 12, 13, 14, like you're hitting your growth spurt. Like I used to be one of the shortest kids in my school back when like ever because I hit my growth spurt so late. All right, how does 28 by 43 look? All right, this looks better. Yeah, no, this will be massive, I think. I think we could go bigger though. Dare I say it? I think we could go bigger. So I'm gonna go like that. I could have this as my super smelter. Like I have a some sort of barrier here, then hide my super smelter there. I was originally gonna have something else over there, actually, so maybe not. I mean, I already have the sanctuary area, so I'd like to have like some other sort of balcony thing, but I don't know. As you can tell, I don't actually have a conduit. I can probably make one. I'm pretty sure I have the stuff to do to make it, although I just haven't decided to put one yet. So I could have like a conduit room. Maybe even an underwater one. Who knows? Like an underwater sort of aquarium sort of thing. Oh crap, did a lot of people just crashed. Alright. So yeah, I'll probably figure out something with like this eventually. And underwater, like I'm in a balcony as like view, although like an actual literal balcony might actually be kind of cool. Like it might be, dry in here, although you could go out and it's an underwater balcony. That might be cool. Like a literal one. Who knows? Anyways, here I have, so that's 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, I have 11 in this area. There's the island though, which does interfere a bit. So I can probably do something. That random more lag spikes. Looks like I'm gonna extend it even further actually. Like maybe. Oh, okay. Let's get some air. Maybe like this. Okay, so it's 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Jesus! 55 by 32 blocks. How does this look? Oh yeah, that's gonna be massive. 100%. All right, that's removed. Um, here, I don't know actually. Originally, I was thinking maybe a super smelter, though. That's I can probably fit the super smelter like here-ish. Although, what to put here though is the real question. Oh, wait, that could be my bedroom. Yeah, I think that might actually be my bedroom. This area right here. What I'm probably gonna do first is just make this a massive stone brick, like a really boring massive stone brick building, and then eventually I'll slowly decorate it. Something, something I actually completely forgot is that there used to be a shipwreck on this island. Actually, I ended up destroying it, but there used for Sprucewood, but there used to be one like right here. It might be really cool to rebuild that. And I don't mean a like a natural shipwreck. Someone actually built one. See if we can recreate it. My bladder's a bad wolf. Jeez. For a second, I thought he left. Some people do that. Like they joined a server for the first time and then they just leave. All right, looks like I need to clear out this. It's weird. One problem I actually just thought of though is like now I've been building. Um, you see, one problem is that is basically time. Like now I've been building with this sort of brutalist palette, with all the shades of gray and that sort of stuff. But what if 2 years in the future I start building with a completely different color palette? Like, what if I switch back to I don't know futuristic? or something like that. I don't know. Well, I guess, it would make sense though if it's the same car palette since, it's the wall of my base is like that, so the storage system would be like that since it's so large. Something else I forgot to mention is that basically this sort of curvature will only be on the first floor. So on the second, it'll just be a straight line. Basically going like that. Now what will be over here, I don't know, but yeah. What I might do actually is just extend it slightly on the second floor so that this area is also covered. I don't know. Anyways, let's find some cyan glass. Looking for the full glass, not the panes, since we're dealing with water. Whoa. Like I said, I don't know how the design will work. I'm just using stone bricks at the moment. Just get a general outline. Get the glass in here. So yeah, something like that. I'll turn that into jungle logs. This is the problem about building around old builds. It's so effing difficult because you have to like account for so much stuff. You're trying to build around. Okay, where's wood? Jungle wood. I mean okay, maybe I don't have enough or any of the logs. That's the word I was looking for, logs. Oh, oops, forgot. Logs worked like that. So I'm gonna think I'm gonna do something like that. These blocks right here will be turned into normal glass. This normal glass will be broken. Place sandstone here for now. So you know what? Let's do something like this. And yeah, I know I say that I really don't want to mess around with old builds. I still mean that. But yeah, I think that's going to be one of the few exceptions. It's a tiny change. It's a tiny change as well, so it's not like it's going to be a big deal. Anyways, we need oak planks. I would never use oak anymore. It's ridiculous. All right, got that. Go like this. All right. I was gonna mess with that tiny bit. I'm gonna place the stone right here just to keep it. I meant there. So I guess you can kind of still see the stone. You know what? I'm actually experimenting. How about that? I'm experimenting with a new format of how to approach this base. I do tiny changes. Or, oh, this is the wrong chest. Um, in the areas which like look really ugly, I just do tiny changes to make it a bit less ugly. For example, the stone over there, I changed it into birch. So yeah, this is going to be the giant storage system right here. Oh, I should still have my glass, right? So that'll go like that to avoid the beacon. All right. So now, I guess we'll place sand there. All right. So yeah, the idea is that this is going to be the top floor of the storage system. And this is going to be the bottom floor. And this is going to be something else. Now, what will be underground here or here? I don't know. Like I said, I could like do some sort of underwater balcony right here or whatever. That might be cool. I probably don't want to do in this sort of same sort of gray thing though. And I'll definitely change the blocks that I use for the borders of this and that sometime in the future. Like maybe one of them's like maybe this will be acacia logs. Yeah, let's try acacia logs actually. Okay. Our shop's working. No. That's broken again. That's wonderful. Okay. Let's do what we did before. Like this. Oh god, I don't have an axe on me. Alright. Yeah, that looks better. Since it's different blocks. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it very bland now. This is supposed to be this, which is acacia. Right. All right. Yeah, look at that. So now this area is starting to come together, definitely. All we need to do is just that. I want to do a different color palette. I don't know what palette to use exactly. Like, for example, right here, I have this sort of green and yellow sort of stuff going on with the sandstone and that sort of stuff. The jungle wood. I want to do a different palette compared to that. Now, so the first floor is 7 blocks, we now know, for building that. How deep is this gonna go? One, two, oh God, it's so hard to see without night vision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So now this floor will be larger than the other one. I think 10 is probably good. So what is that? 46? What is this? That's that's at 55 and that's the ceiling, so the floor will be at 45. Oh, maybe I go full mangrove there. Wait, go for a mangrove theme? Do I seriously have no mangrove wood? Oh wait, no, I had some. I could have sworn I just saw some. Oh, here. I don't know if a stack of logs is enough though. Let's see. So I'm gonna build these sides mangrove. Oh, good lord. Okay, I need an axe for that. I wasn't even 1 block off. I was 2. I also filmed that. Swing some logs. I think once there's light coming out of this, it'll look better. Let's get some trapdoors. Oh, right, doors can't be waterlogged. I forgot about that. So it should have them facing the other way. Alright, now that I have this, I can probably change the orientation of these trapdoors so that they're like actual windows. Alright, there we go. So we've got a bit of a mangrove room that we can build. What we have in here, I don't know, but I guess we can have something. Maybe we can turn it into some sort of armor outfit thing. I don't know. Like have it so that I can like just if I want some armor, I can just walk into a dispenser or whatever and get it equipped. Now the real question is how long do we make this? Anyways, the floor right there, I think I'm gonna patch with sand currently. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with it. Oh no, this is a bad idea. I'm actually gonna craft some sandstone. And yeah, it's day now, and this is what we have for the dock. And I think that looks really cool. Let's see if maybe fix the farms. Apparently not. Apparently there's still some sort of problem. Alright. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, dislike if you dislike. And I'll see you guys all next video. Peace out.